The good ride, because pros can ride anything. We can't.
So we're going to review the Rossignol Diva bindings out here. I tried to do it on the mountain when I rode them, but weather had other ideas. So we're doing it over here, which is away from the mountains and beautiful. So we tested out the Diva bindings. I don't really know like what it's supposed to be in their line. I'm assuming it's more of the low end binding, but I'll just show you it right here. So here's the high back. And the high back actually hits me right mid calf, which feels a little bit small, and it also feels like even set at 0 forward lean that it's actually more of like a 2. So the high back, they were okay. Not my favorite ones, not the most comfortable, and it's pretty stiff as well. So if you like be prepared to like a little bit of forward lean if you're going to go with these bindings. And if you want a little bit stiffer of a high back, then that's good too. But just be aware that if you are maybe over 5 feet, it will probably hit your calf in a funny angle, just right where it shouldn't be, I felt. But other than that, the ankle strap was really comfortable. It's pretty cushy. It's got a nice shape to it. Felt good when you're turning and stuff. And also I had Sarah ride it. My friend Sarah rode them as well, and that was her first comment, was how squishy the ankle strap was. So we have these ratchets, which are, they're not bad. They're a little tougher they're not as fluid as some other ratchets that I've used, but they're not bad. They work, they serve their purpose. And we got the toe strap here, which I had no problems with. It's got a little piece of extra plastic on the front, I think, just to give it a little bit extra support. And then this one is pretty flexible, but it fit the boot good and it snugged right in. Then we have the footbeds, which are pretty comfy. It's got a little bit of a gas pedal here on the toe. And I think it says angled ramp, so it might be a little bit canted, actually. And then this comes out, so it's just magnetized in there, and that is your base plate. So these are the old school disc, 4 screws, not the mini disc, it's the regular size. And it's got a nice cushy jelly heel cup, and they were pretty damp actually. The bindings were comfortable to ride over bumps. To adjust the heel cup, they have shoe sizes right here, so my boot did not fit when I put this in. You have to adjust it with, you can see this. Can you see that, Maxie?
Yeah.
Okay. Had to adjust it with these screws. And not one of the screwdrivers that I have fit into there. It just was too big to fit because, I don't know, for some reason the screw is on the inside and not the outside. There might be other reasons for that, but I was having a really difficult time trying to adjust the heel cup for my boot. But the good news is you do it once and it's done. I have this, luckily I bought this super tiny screwdriver that was like this big, and then I put it in there and I couldn't crank on it, so I had to use something else. I think I used a keychain to crank it over. You can adjust the high back adjustment's not bad. It's just like any other ones. You got the screw there, adjust it so that it's equal with your heel side. Yeah, so those are the Diva Rossignol bindings. I found them pretty comfortable, not bad, responsive enough for sure. I'd say that the best thing about them was they were comfortable and they were pretty damper. The only uncomfortable thing about the bindings was the high back hitting me in the wrong spot in my calf muscle and being, I read like a 2 sometimes, but like 1 or a 2, but this just felt a little over what I would have put it at, which is usually what you have to adjust it to. So yeah, so if you're looking for I'm not sure what the price point on these are, but I'm assuming they're kind of the entry level ish ones. You know, it's a decent binding, and if they're in your price point, you should go for it.